This boy touched the seawater. Suddenly, a brilliant burst of color erupted from the ocean, and a giant creature emerged from the waves. It was a hippocampus, a magical seahorse from ancient legends. Stories claimed that anyone lucky enough to see one would live a long and wealthy life. This time, they needed the creature's help to save someone. The hippocampus moved with incredible speed. Carrying them across the ocean, it quickly brought them to a mysterious yacht floating in the distance. Quietly, they climbed aboard. The moment the boy stepped inside the vessel, he spotted an ancient coffin. Something about it felt wrong. It seemed as though a dangerous secret was hidden inside. Before they could investigate further, a muscular zombie suddenly entered the room. It looked as though it had already detected their presence. The three friends immediately ran from the cabin. But as soon as they reached the deck, another monster appeared and blocked their path. They turned around, only to find the zombie cutting off their escape from behind. Trapped on both sides, they were quickly captured and thrown into a holding cell. But ordinary prison bars could never contain the son of a sea god. Closing his eyes, the boy focused on his powers. Instantly, the ocean responded. Massive waves rose from the sea and slammed against the yacht again and again. At the same time, the boy pulled out a roll of special tape. Carefully, he placed it in a complete circle around the metal bars of the cell. Then something unbelievable happened. The section inside the circle was sliced completely free. The three friends quickly escaped through the gap. Unfortunately, the moment they reached the deck, they ran directly into a group of enemies. There was nowhere left to hide. Luckily, the boy could fight. With only a few quick moves, he knocked several attackers straight into the ocean, but more enemies continued arriving. Realizing he couldn't defeat them all, he came up with a new plan. He lured the enemies toward the top of the cabin, hoping to buy enough time for his companions to steal a lifeboat. To keep the enemies distracted, he deliberately started talking to them. Meanwhile, his companions successfully reached the lifeboat, but disaster struck. As he was installing the engine, it slipped from his hands and plunged into the ocean. The enemies immediately noticed. The boy unleashed his powers again. A massive wall of seawater surged upward, forming a protective barrier in front of his companion. Then the girl suddenly remembered something important. If you love your mother, like and subscribe to the channel and comment, "I love my mom."